Hello everyone, this is Eun-gyo. In this video, we are going to study how to reduce an opponent's dip framework. Let's look at the board. This position comes from the 3-star point opening. Let me show you the sequence so far. White invaded the lower left corner. After this Joseki, White invaded the lower right corner. This is another Joseki. Now this is White's turn. How should White invade the bottom side? The right answer is this. In this case, White has 4 corners. Can you see? White has 4 corners. Interestingly, when your opponent has a very deep framework, you often already have enough territory yourself. So even if you don't invade deeply, the overall situation is usually fine for you. Let me show you another example where you should not invade deeply. In this game, Black has 4 corners. Probably that's why White managed to build this big moyo. In this case, Black should not invade this dip. In that case, White can cover the center. Even if Black lives inside, it's not good for Black. Let's say Black lives inside. White can just play away. White gained another big framework. The bottom side is small, so this is good for White. In this case, it's better for Black to invade this way. This is more like reduction rather than invasion. This way, Black can take the initiative towards the center. White's bottom side is not that threatening. Alright, let's go back to the original problem position. In this case, I said this is the right invasion. What if White invades this dip? Then Black can attach on the top. White can make some shape inside, but this is a clever move for Black, saying A and B are mi. If White defends the side, this hane is painful. White should crawl on the second line. Black can just let White live inside. Black at center. This is good for Black. Have you heard the Go proverb? Don't go near your opponent's strong area. This is a perfect example of that. Black has a thickness here and here. If you go near your opponent's strong area, you will be in danger. So that's why this is good enough. What if Black answers this way? Then you can just jump. The bottom side is not that big. White has 4 corners. If White take the initiative in the center, this is a satisfactory result for White. If Black jumps here, this is also passive. White can play here. If Black pips, White can make a bamboo joint. Then A and B are mi. White can escape easily. You might be wondering, what if Black cuts directly? This is an overplay for Black, because this is sente. Because White can cut these 3 stones. Black should answer. Then White has enough room to live inside. If Black covers the center, White can live inside easily. Black should take away White's space. But this is sente. White can split this way. Black cannot cut right away because this is a ko. It's super big ko for both. but white has an absolute cut threat here. So in this case, this cut is not working. Black should connect, then we can see that the bottom side is shrinked, right? White is happy with this result. Black can attach it here, aiming at this cut, but white can extend. White doesn't need to fight. White can simply push this way. If black connects here, white can just play this way. This is good for white. For black, stepping back is not a great idea. Probably black wants to attack this stone, then white has this attachment. That's why this invasion was great, because white has a good follow-up. If white invades this way, white has no follow-up. Can you see? Even if white attaches here, black can resist. This stone is exactly in the vital point. So with this cover, white can attach it here. Now white can play another hane. Of course, white can extend, but hane is slightly better. Let me show you. If white extends here, black should take away white's beautiful shape. Then this is sente, but black can descend. When white plays hane, black cannot descend because white can connect this way. Then white has a potential eye on this side and jump is powerful. That's why hane is more beneficial for white, but the difference is very subtle. So if you are not confident with this hane, you can just extend. Let me show you the followed sequence. In this case, black can extend. Then this is sente. White can play lightly. If black tries to block on this side, it's not working because white can escape. If black attaches, white can attach it here. This is a ko shape. It's not easy for black to continue this ko. So it's better for black to just block this way. Then white can keep pushing. This is an even variation. Let me show you one more time. If you're not confident with this hane, you can extend. Then we can expect this kind of sequence. Black can block the right side. White can escape. This group is not in great danger because black can hane here. Black has a lot of potential eye shape, so it's okay for black. Probably we can expect this kind of sequence. Let's check this move. This is more powerful than this extension. If black connects, then we can see that black couldn't play this move. So having stone here is slightly better for black, but since white played hane first, black couldn't play this move. That is some profit white gained from this hane. White forced black to connect on this side. Other sequence is pretty similar. If black attaches here, similarly white can escape. If black blocks from this side, I think white is happy because we don't have black stone here. With this stone, black can jump here. This is forcing. So in this case, white can attack this group more severely. So black can think of this kind of cover, then white has no problem to escape. Black cannot cover the center easily. If black extends, white can escape with a great shape. So when white plays hane, black can cut and connect. This is the most powerful answer for black. then white cannot tarry here. The ladder favors black, black can escape, but white can squeeze. This is the only sequence. White jumps here with this move. White can exchange this. This is center. White can escape. This is another optimal sequence for both. Alright, let me summarize it for you. When black has a deep framework, this is a proper invasion. Stepping back is not a great idea for black. Black wants to attack this stone. Then this is white's follow-up. White can extend here. Then we can expect this sequence. Something like this. White can escape towards the center. But if we are ready to play this hane, this is more powerful. Because if black steps back, we don't have this stone, which is good for white. If black cuts here, white can squeeze. This is forcing. White can jump here, and after this, white can escape. This is another variation we can expect. Actually, white has another option, which is this one. Unlike this one, this invasion has this follow-up. So when it comes to choosing the proper invasion, we can consider the right follow-up. This is a great follow-up. If black extends, white can play lightly. Black can try to block the center, but this wedge is powerful. Black cannot cut on this side because this is painful. Black should block on this side. Then after this cut, white can live inside. White has enough room to live. Later, this is center. White has no problem. What if black plays hane? White can simply extend and keep blocking like this. Because this cut is severe, black should fix this cutting point. Then white can play like this. This pivot is center, white can easily escape towards the center. Also, this hane is powerful. In this case, this is a ladder. So probably black should step back. Then this reverts to the previous variation. It's exactly the same. If black connects here, of course, white is comfortable with this sequence. Alright, how was today's lesson? When you have enough territory and your opponent has a deep framework, be careful not to invade this deep. You can approach from the center, something like this or this. It's important for you to have the nice follow-up, something like this, something like this. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!